Hi guys, my name is Clamor George Williams, aka Mr. Diplomat. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to take you through what they call PowerPoint presentation. Let's say you have a presentation to make. We are in the era of technologies. While you're going to do your presentation, you don't need to carry a heap of papers. All you need to do is design your work using PowerPoint presentation. You come to your start button, and then come to search box, just say PowerPoint, power, just type in power and you see PowerPoint popping up here. You tap on it just like I've done. Here you're going to see displays, displays of different options. From here we have blank presentation and then designed templates of PowerPoint presentation designs that you perhaps may want to choose, and you don't want to start your work from scratch, so you can choose what is good for you. And down here we have more themes. When you tap down here, you're going to see a lot families of themes that are pre-designed for your work, to ease your work. So you can scroll using the scroll up bar on the side. Yeah, you're able to see all these options. Then on this side we have home tab, we have new, we have open, and then so forth. Yeah, so coming up here we are going to do presentation. We're going to create our PowerPoint presentation from scratch. So we're going to choose blank presentation. You tap on it and then it unveils. Okay, yeah, this is what you're going to do. You come here, choose blank presentation, and then over here on this there is home tab, there is insert, there is draw, there is design, there is transition, there is animation, there is slide, record, and so forth. All these options are very important for us. We are going to be able to use them. We are going to explore them. Okay, so let's come back here. We are here on our first slide, and here is saying click to add title. So you choose your title, the title of what you're going to do your presentation about. Let's say we are going to talk about communication. You say mode of communication in Uganda. So we're going to say mode. Yeah, so and then there is, here is saying add subtitle. The subtitle, say name the presenter. Yeah, all these can be, you choose how you want the letter to appear. So you can say this, yeah, and then title. You want to include your title, say student. So here I can align it on the left, or I can align it on the left, and then here I'll make it highlight and then bold it, make it Time New Roman, beautiful, and I'll reduce this to what I think looks like I can say. So we go to the next slide. If you want to go to the next slide, you can come here where they have indicated new slide. You can actually choose. Ladies and gentlemen, there are options of how different options of how you want your slides to appear. There is title slide, there is title and content, there is section, header, So for our case we are using title slide. So you can pick tap here and add a new slide, or you can actually right click down here and then you add. Yeah, so here we are going to talk about a presentation outline. Okay, presentation outline. So the outline will be able to guide you on the next slide. Okay, so here we need it bold, Time New Roman, and we make it uppercase. Over here we now need to put the list of the outline. We are going to start with introduction. Of course, you need to introduce people to what you're talking about. Introduction. We have definition of communication. Definition of communication. We have modes of communication. We have factors to consider while choosing the mode of communication. Say factors to consider in choosing communication. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, here we'll say conclusion. So this means, literally means our next presentation should be our next presentation, our next slides rather. This means our next slide should be definition of communication. So you can say what is communication. You can say what communication. In a short term, I can say communication is a leverage of sending and receiving information. Communication, I can say in a simple term, communication, leverage of sending information. That is what communication is. This should be, that will be too small. Time New Roman. Ensure you make the font size of the body should be uniform in every slide, and also make sure the letter types are also the same to make it look organized and presentable. Our next slide, what are we going to do? We check from here. We say modes of communication. We have SMS, we have emails. These are all modes of communication. We have what else do we have? We have emails, we have telephone. Yeah, I think those are the major. So which other slide are we left with? We have factors to consider while choosing communication. Factors, highlight, bold, make it Time New Roman, uppercase. Here we should say affordability, the factors, yeah, affordability, availability, involved. There are other modes of communication that has risk. For example, if you are using telephone, somebody can record your voice and misuse it for some other thing, so it is also risk. So risk involved. We also have the effectiveness. So those are some of the factors that you need to consider, just to mention but a few. Ladies and gentlemen, having done all this, you need to conclude. You need to conclude and say uppercase. Then you can say thanks for, you can appreciate your audience and say thanks for the audience till we meet again our presentation program. Yeah, so this is it, ladies and gentlemen. We are done typing our presentation, and what do we need to do now? We come to our first slide. Here I'm going to show you something about design. So we were talking about design in the beginning. So here are some of the beautiful design that you can choose to make your things, your slide look beautiful. It matters a lot also the colors that you put to as the theme color of your presentation, because at the end of the day it varies from the audience that you're going to present to. You need to understand, could be a political audience and they have their party theme color, so you need to be wise enough to choose something that is not going to put them off. Yeah, so having chosen this color, I think it looks beautiful. And ladies and gentlemen, we have transition. You can choose also how you want it to transit from one slide to another. You can customize it from one slide to another. You just keep choosing. You wipe, you choose, reveal. This is shape, and then here we have uncover. Then in conclusion we have cover. So we have already our presentation the way you see. When we come to animation, ladies and gentlemen, animation is also something that brings certain kind of magic in your presentation. So you come and tap on this, and then you choose which one. Remember, if you don't tap on the inbox, like if you don't tap on your word like this, you are not going to be able to activate the animations. So you first need to tap. For example, if I tap outside, you see they are inactive, but when you tap on it here, you will see they are all now active. So you can choose how you want it to, the animations to move. So you can choose according to what you actually want it to be. And then conclusion. Okay, so we have managed to design, we have put the transition, we have put the animation. Now if we come to slide here, there are options that you can actually explore. But before we go to that, let's first go back to transition. You can actually time your duration that you want it to transit, but it's actually not very safe for you if you put a random time that you have probably set, and then you're doing your presentation, you might realize that you haven't finished your first slide, and then already the second slide is coming. So it's better to let it be free, so that you keep clicking to the next, you keep pushing to the next slide manually. You push it manually to the next slide. Okay. You can also choose some sounds, like if you want when it's going to the next slide, transiting to the next slide, there is a sound that keeps coming. There is a bomb, there is breeze, there is camera, so you choose according to what you actually want. You just keep choosing, but make sure you don't choose something that is so terrifying. Okay. Yeah, choose something that is decent enough, so that you don't look like somebody who is not easy to understand, so you can keep your audience attentive. Yeah, so this is it. And then another thing that I need you to know is you can select your slides and make sure you organize them. You arrange them in the center. You can arrange them in the center like that. Like every slide you choose, you arrange them. You tap outside here, outside the box, and then you are able to arrange them outside here. Select all, but I think this should be maintained at the left hand side. You highlight all of them and then put them here, but try to also give them some bulleting so that it looks professional. Come here and ensure your bulleting uniform. Don't keep changing from one choice to another. Highlight, and then in conclusion. So this is it. Let's try and have a look at, and please remember to save your work. Okay, you can choose where to save, or you can choose to rename, but mine, I'm going to maintain it at that. You can choose where you want your document to be. Okay, so mine by default it's on OneDrive personal, so I can just say save. Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, let's first briefly have a slide view from the beginning of how it looks. So you can hear the sound. Say, like I said, next manually. Okay. You see? So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We have 6 slides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are all customized in different animation, different sound, okay, and different transitions. Yeah, so basically that's how you do. And ladies and gentlemen, another thing I need to show you is you need to add some energy on your presentation by incorporating images. Okay, if you are talking about communication, what are some of the things that make somebody, even if the person is deaf, the person can easily see and tell that we are actually talking about communication? Let's come to the insert. This is if you want to incorporate images. So you come to insert, and then here there are options. If you have the image on your device, for example, I have mine on the computer, stock images, or probably you want to get it online, and then there is online pictures. Yeah, so you are able to get them, but mine, we come to this device, and of course I have stored mine on the desktop. So let's just see. We have email, we have envelope, we have let's see, we have a phone, we have a radio studio. Let's first select them. We have telephone, television. So ladies, I will just say insert. So you can see all these have come over here, and I will just have to arrange them. Okay, a moment, you might have to select them in a way that Okay, they are, because we highlighted them all together, so we have to separate them one by one, put them aside, arrange them and make them look organized. Okay, so you can actually shrink them and make them look a little smaller and fit in your space. Okay, because the goal is to beautify these and at the same time communicate, make somebody understand what exactly you're talking about. So we have a telephone, we have a radio, so we have two telephones. I will choose to use only one. And there is this sister here who is listening to the radio. She's getting communication from on the radio. We have a TV here, yeah, so you can watch and pick communication through your TV set. We have envelope here. Perhaps you are sending a message, I mean you're writing a letter. It's also a mode of communication, you know. And yeah, so here we have actually options of how you can design your images. Okay, there are so many ways you can design your image. So when you tap on it like this, you're going to see a lot of options how you want the image to appear. You want it to be in a rectangle shape, or you want it to be oval. You just choose. Like, there are very many options, yeah, and then make it look a little small. So these two we can make it no way, make it appear like this, reduce it a bit. This is a TV set. We have envelope, an envelope. We reduce this. Yeah, so there is this on air. You can have these options all together. Yeah, so these are modes of communication. Explore. You want to send communication. Yeah, so this is it. And you can actually copy all this and take them to your other. Before we do that, we first need to enlarge this telephone a bit. Yeah, so we can highlight all this and carry them to, you copy, you say Ctrl C and copy them to all this, and then try to reduce them, make them look a little small so that they don't consume your space, but rather fit in the space you want to. That's what you need to do. Organize them, make them not interfere with your presentation. Just arrange them. You can copy. About that. Yeah, so you'll be saving your work. Copy, copy, and then come to this and paste. Ctrl V, you paste. So we left some other, and then arrange them. You come here and then just arrange them, let them look good. You come here, paste, make sure they are fitting in the space very well without interfering with your presentation. And then you come to conclusion, you do the same thing. Just ensure they don't interfere with your work. Yeah, so you save your work, so this is it. So from the beginning, from slide 1, let's go to slideshow, and then from the beginning, let's have a look. So that we have come to the end of our slide. So you save your work, ensure you save your work. Make sure you save your work and you're able to access it even after when you have left the work page. Okay, so in our recent work here. You can see, you tap on it, then you're able to see all this is here. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Please ensure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so. Till we meet again.